This year, I have to say, has been crazy. We're talking about sneakers dropping left, right, and center. Jordan brand, by themselves, at least dropped over 90 pairs of shoes. And yeah, I got some L's, but the W's that I picked up were great. Wagwan YouTube, welcome back to the page, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to my very last video of 2021. And this video is going to be about my top 10 pickups that I hold dear to my very heart. And I know you guys been asking for this video, so here it is. And we're not going to waste any time. Coming in at number 10 is going to be these bad boys right here, the Bacons. These shoes were once upon a time super grail, very hard to get. I know the older pair, they were going for $600, and everybody who's an Air Max fan was like, yes, I need them. And then they retroed and nobody gave a hell about this shoe except for your boy Squint, and that's why they're here right now. A lot of people who got their hands on this shoe said they loved it, and I'm glad you guys did. I'm actually happy that I got my hands on this pair because the Bacons are actually one of my grails, and getting them for retail was amazing, and that's why they're number 10. Now at number 9 is going to be a shoe that a lot of people forgot about. I haven't seen this on anybody's list, and it's going to be the Cool Gray 3s. These right here is fire. So look, I've been a fan of the Cool Gray 3s from the first time I ever seen them, and I'm talking about 06. These finally got retroed and I had to get my hands on them. Everything about the shoe is cool and I love it. I know the shading is probably off for the OG heads, but for me this is perfect. Now, Nike wasn't the only one that had a big hit this year. Of course, we got to give our claps to New Balance. They dropped amazing shoes left, right, and center. And one of the newer models that was running the place was the 2002R. These bad boys right here is my favorite colorway. It's going to be the Bape Collab. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of you guys were not paying any attention to this model until the protection pack came out. Once that pack came out, everybody claimed that this shoe was the best. So comfortable. But when they add the GR drops, nobody cared. The Bape collab, nobody cared. But hey, to each his own. For me, this happens to be one of my favorite pickups. Even though I missed out on the release day, I had to make sure that I picked these up because, come on guys, take a look at this. A lot of people said that it was very boring, blah, Bape should have did more. But if you guys know Bape, this is the perfect Bape shoe, I'm sorry. Now for lucky number 7 is going to be one of my favorite Jordan 4s, and it's going to be the Lightning 4s. These right here, hands down, still a grail. I don't care what nobody say, this still has the grail level effect. A lot of people are complaining that this was actually supposed to be black. I don't know what shoe you were looking at, but the older model had gray. So yeah, Jordan definitely gave us a whole bunch of grails this year, and this was one of them. The Jordan Lightning 4s was one of my grail right next to the Raging Bull 5s. Yes, I still gotta pick those up, but I'm happy I made sure that I got these in my collection. Now strolling by number 6 is going to be the Sting Waters. Bro, these right here, a lot of people don't understand why I like this shoe, but it's the story. The story captured my heart when it comes to this shoe right here. And if you guys haven't seen my review, I'm gonna have the link to that review in the description so you guys can watch it after this video. Trust me, the story behind this shoe touched me in crazy amount of ways, and that's why it came in top 10. It was gonna be higher, but the other shoes definitely beat it out. But we're getting into the top 5, the shoes that I had to get no matter what, by any means necessary. And coming at number 5 is going to be the Cool Gray 11s. These are amazing. Cool Gray might happen to be one of my favorite colorways when it comes to the Jordan models, and this is definitely the best Cool Gray colorway. The 11s is amazing, and I can't wait to unds these. Now, before I get into the top 4, I actually want to show you guys the honorable mentions, the shoes that missed out by just a little tiny bit, and it's going to be these right here. First up is going to be the Undercover Dunk High 85. These right here are fire. They get no recognition at all, and I'm talking about at all. These are very underrated shoe. I'm talking about the whole collab. It's a very underrated collab. From the apparel to the shoes, these were actually great, and they're comfy, padded. Everything about the shoe is fire. You could probably pick this up for retail if you check Go or StockX, but for me, I got this for a great price, and I have to say, I'm pretty happy. Honorable mention number 2 is going to be these right here, the undefeated Air Force One. I don't know, something about this color with the hint of orange. At first, I wasn't gonna pick up this shoe, but when I got it in hand, amazing. I was happy with my purchase, and I wish I also picked up the dunks that came out with this, because they were going for retail. Now I think they're at 200, but still a dope shoe. And last but not least is going to be the Patas. Yes, for some reason these couldn't make it into my top 10. Every time I see this shoe, I think something is missing. Maybe if the mesh was white, I would love it a lot more, but I don't know. It's a great shoe overall, but for me, not top 10. But let's get back into the top 4 right now. And coming in number 4 is a shoe that you know I have if you follow me on TikTok and IG. So if you don't, guys, go follow me over there. And it's going to be the Yeezy 350 V1s. Yes, it didn't come out this year, but I picked it up this year, and that's why it made it into the top 10. This is the Yeezy V1s. These is the Moon Rocks. These is so amazing. The color, the shape, everything about this shoe I love, and I love these over the V2s. Please, Yeezy, Adidas, finish with the V2s. Give us V3 or something, or to start retroing V1s again. I got this for a pretty decent price. Shout out to Payne, you are the best. And now for number 3, the hitters, the gunners, is going to be the Off-White 2s. Yes, these are coming in number 3. These right here is amazing. 1 second, R.I.P. Virgil. You did your thing, rest your soul. These are fire. Let me tell a little story behind these shoes right here. So, it was between these and the Fragment ones, the Travis Fragment 1 lows. I was gonna pick those or these, and something told me to buy these instead. I got these for about $600. Not too bad, not too shabby, but the seller, he took literally 3 days to ship these out, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm not gonna get my shoe. As soon as they shipped, we heard the tragedy, the sad news that Virgil passed. And I know that reseller was punching the air right now, but yo, you did me a favor. Thank you. You got your money. You don't need all the money, but you got some money. And this right here, the execution, everything about this shoe was fire. I did the review on this too. I think I had one of the first full reviews on this shoe, and I have to say, amazing. Next up is gonna be another shoe that didn't release this year, but I bought it this year, and this was one of my grails, and I'm talking about a shoe I wanted since the first time I took a L, and it's going to be the Moon Landings. These right here are the Air Max Luna Moon Landing. If you know anything about this shoe, they came out back in 2000, I want to say 14, let's double check. Yep, I was right. 2014, and yo, I took a L. I was at work, I hide in the stock room, try to buy them, my phone freeze, Wi-Fi dropped, and I couldn't get it, and I refused to pay the money. But then, as I grew up, I got, bad influence with my money. I decided to pull the trigger. And I've been happy ever since. Because honestly, it's a shoe that I always wanted in the collection, and now I finally have it. No, I don't think that these will ever retro again, because Nike no longer use Lunarlon. And Lunarlon is one of my favorite cushioning system. And that's why this is one of my favorite Air Max 90s. Now, if you know your boy Squid, if you know me, you already know what shoe is coming in first place, so I don't even have to show you guys, but you already know that I'm gonna show you guys the greatest shoe to ever drop this entire year is the ready-made Blazers. I wore these over and over and over again. I love these shoes so much that they traveled with me to Miami, to Jamaica. Anywhere I went, I made sure this shoe was in my suitcase, for the simple fact it's very wearable. I know a lot of people's not feeling the shoe. They don't like the cartoon looking swoosh, but for me, this is my favorite pickup of 2021. It hasn't changed. It never changed. Even if I did pick up the Fragment ones, these would have still been my number 1. And there you have it, guys. That is my top 10 pickups of the year. This video is to show you guys that you could pick up whatever you want and that could be your favorite. Don't worry about what somebody else have in their collection. Don't worry about somebody else's top 10. That is their favorite pickup and this is my favorite pickup. You guys might disagree with every one of these shoes right here, but that's fine. If you didn't give me the money to pay for these shoes, then you can't be upset with my top 10 pickups. But yo guys, that's it. I can't wait to bring in the 2022 year with you guys. I wish you guys nothing but love, manners, and always respect, yo. I'm out of here. See y'all next year. I had to use that joke. I'm out.